So there are a few bits of news here today from Square Enix snuffing out Luminous and also Sony actually potentially buying a new developer. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben Gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. There are a couple of bits of news that I want to talk about here today, and we're going to start straight off here with Square Enix. Now, we all know that Forspoken released recently, and it didn't come out in the best state for starters, and also it just wasn't the best game. I just don't think it was a very fun game to play. Like, I played quite a fair amount of it. I actually bought it day one because part of me was excited when we saw those original trailers back a few years ago. The game looked graphically incredible. It just looked an amazing experience. The mechanics of the, moving around the world looked really, really good, but it was very barren and nothing really much happened. But anyway, so Luminous Productions, which are the developers responsible for creating this game, owned by Square Enix, have actually been kind of diluted, and they're going to be merged back in with Square Enix. So they put out an official update yesterday saying, "You may have heard the news that Luminous Productions is merging with Square Enix beginning on May 1st. Our talented team will join Square Enix to deliver new innovative gaming experiences to players across the globe." Now, obviously, they were very nice in this statement. "Between now and then, we remain entirely focused on Forspoken. We are currently working on the previously announced patch to address overall game performance. In brackets, we will deliver an update soon. And the DLC in Tanta We Trust is on track to release this summer. Thank you again for your patience and support. When we established Luminous Productions in 2018, our vision was to make AAA games that fused technology and artistry to deliver completely new play experiences. Having the chance to do just that has been a dream come true. We appreciate you taking this journey with us and look forward to continuing to create new entertainment and experiences as part of Square Enix's team." Now, obviously, this decision is very much Square Enix saying, you guys didn't do a great job. We want responsibility over what the hell is going on there. You have released a AAA title that has pretty much flopped. I think everyone can agree it's kind of meh, really not a great game. But obviously, it's good news that they're going to be addressing overall performance issues, because, man, that game has some serious performance issues, actually dropping down to 720p in some cases. Yes, it upscales, but in my opinion, a game of this nature, like, graphically, it looks good, nowhere near what it should have looked like. Sorry about that, guys. I don't mean to leave this in, but just to fill you in on what's going on in my life for a second, I've got a lot of family members that are ill. I just found out one of them had another stroke just literally now. I just got a call from their partner. So a lot going on in family-wise. That's why I haven't been making so many videos. But I don't mean to bring things into this. Sometimes it's just good to vent and talk on camera to some people, and just, sometimes it's nice to get some comments back as well. Just communicate with somebody. So anyway, going back onto this. So essentially, this is what's happening. They're liquidating the studio and bringing them into the actual Square Enix head studio to make sure that they can kind of keep an eye on what they're doing. I don't know if we'll get many new experiences like this going forward. I would say they're going to be a little bit tentative after what's just happened, but at the same time, I don't know, they just need to be managed better, because it's just terrible. Like, it wasn't a good game, and something that I think a lot of people were disappointed by. So on to the next bit of news, which is something that I just don't think is going to happen. Now, there are rumors circulating that PlayStation, if the whole Xbox Activision Blizzard King deal goes through, there's rumors saying that PlayStation will go out and buy Take-Two Interactive, which would obviously mean GTA. The GTA franchise being under PlayStation. Now, I don't think that would happen. I just don't think it's something that's going to happen, in my opinion. So that would be Rockstar Games, 2K Games, Zynga Games, I think Zynga, I think it's just called. So obviously that would be a huge purchase from Sony. Now, the reason I don't think it's going to happen is because I just don't think Sony has that money. I don't know. I just don't think so. That deal would be such a huge deal. Not on the same level as Activision Blizzard King, I don't believe. But to buy Rockstar and GTA, it would be a very viable purchase, and hopefully they keep the games on Xbox as well, because they're like Call of Duty, they're going to keep games on PlayStation. It makes sense because it's a huge, mass-selling game. It's the best-selling game for years to go on. Like, it would be a huge purchase from them, but do Sony really have the capital to buy something like that? I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm not 100% certain myself, but I just don't think that's true. I think Sony will go out and buy stuff. I think Ubisoft would be a great purchase right now. I think that with everything going on with Ubisoft and the lack of quality games that they're producing at this time, I just feel like Ubisoft would be a good purchase. They're really down bad right now, and if Sony can put some of their awesome developers and get them to help some of the people at Ubisoft to create, titles like Assassin's Creed and bring them back to where they should be with some awesome narratives, because we all know that's what Sony's really, really good at. I think that would be something that would be huge for them. Or a company like who is it that made Cyberpunk? Oh my god, my brain is just all over the place these days. Anyway, those guys, Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, Jesus Christ, I can't even think of the name right now, but you know who I'm talking about. Those guys would be a very valid purchase. They've been down bad since Cyberpunk, and there's a lot that could be done again with that team, with the team of Sony people helping out. I don't know. I just think they should definitely go out and do something, because kind of this year they've not been doing great right now. The state of play really wasn't too great. The VR headsets kind of flopped in a way, like it's not done very well. The sales have not been anywhere near they should be, and I just don't think it's ever going to be a huge thing. I think Sony knows that, but it's not done particularly well. And then also, they've not had many games set to release this year. I mean, the only one I'm excited about is Final Fantasy and obviously Spider-Man 2, but that's kind of it at the moment. There's not a lot else to be desired on the Sony platform. So making a purchase to kind of fire back with all that Microsoft's doing right now, especially obviously they've got to wait until the deal's over. But if it does go through, making a big purchase, and if it doesn't go through, making a purchase as well. But especially if it does go through, you need to do something to show that you're going to bring decent games as well, because you have fantastic franchises. You've not done a lot with them over the last few years, as there's some stuff that's good, but I do think they have gone downhill. I don't think that the franchises they used to be by any means. They just need to do better, and I think buying some decent studios and working upon those studios would be great for them. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to go and be with my family for a while because there's a lot going on. It's a bad time at the moment. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in future ones. Bye bye for now.